What a beautiful day. The birds, the bees, and the trees. The kind of days that you wish you could just lay on the earth. Everything is so beautiful. It is the best day ever.
I should ruin it by playing rank.
You open up the game.
You have an invite. Since you were bored of solo queuing anyways, you decide to click it. What is this? A full 5-man team.
You queue, and then the draft begins as well. You ban the overpowered heroes and pick your comfort ones. The game begins, and then you start losing from the very first itself.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
What makes it worse is that the opponents you were facing were in a lower rank than you. What went wrong? You are confused. You need answers. You show your friend the result and he says you're outdrafted. Outdrafted? You ask yourself, how were you outdrafted? Because you picked
The good heroes. Then how were you outdrafted? Then your friend tells you that it is more than just picking up good heroes that you need in a draft.
Your sanity drops, and then sadness. Sadness that you skipped the video without watching it completely. Else, you would have been a very good drafter by now.
These my doubts make it hurt.
Drafting, one of the most overlooked things in the game.
A lot of people don't even realize the need for drafting because the game never points it out, especially if you play 5-man queue. You just cannot go in with a bad draft when you're facing the most tryhard players on your server. People that have been playing for a while or have reached a certain high rank, they know how important it is. Hello everyone, my name is Freed. Today let's look at the second most ignored thing in this world.
The first one is still your crush ignoring you, but I cannot fix it. But I can fix the way you draft. So
Please look. So without further delay, let's learn how to draft. Drafting is divided into two phases, the ban phase and the pick phase. So after you ban the heroes, you have the first pick. And this is where people struggle the most. They will have no clue what to pick first. They will prioritize heroes like Xavier, who will be countered very easily. The secret to good drafting is F your PP.
flex your priority picks.
So, what is a priority pick? It is a pick you give priority to. No, but seriously, who should you prioritize? There are two kinds of heroes that need priority. Number one, heroes that are overpowered as.
Come on, I don't even have to explain this. Like, do I even have to explain this?
Before the nerf, Zask and Roger, they were considered two of the most preferred.
Zask had insane damage and Roger was just too good. Unfortunately, Link fell off from that place, but occasionally he would be picked. But the spot remained to Roger as long as he was not banned. But what about the current patch? There are not many overpowered heroes in the current patch. Right? A lot of the times the overpowered heroes will be banned. Then what should you do? Then it comes to our number 2, the flexible picks. Flex hero is a hero that can fill multiple roles. Like Roger can fill both gold and jungle. Arlott can fill EXP and roam. Terazlak can also fill EXP, roam. Edith, Ruby could fill EXP, roam and gold as well. Why are flex picks so important? Remember, in this game, the less information you give to enemies, the higher your chances are to win. So having a flex pick in your team is like denying enemy the information.
So let's say you picked Arlott first. Arlott is a very good hero. He can go both EXP and roam. What happens next is the enemy picks Terizla. Terizla is a natural answer to Arlott. To make matters worse, they pick a combination of Terizla and Tigreal. So now you have two ways in which you can proceed. Number one, Valentina. Having Valentina is like having a counter engage ready at all times. Since they have taken two heavy ultimates, you know Valentina is the best to counter against them. And let's say if they are not bad and they banned Valentina, then you approach it with Faramis. Faramis is good both offensively and defensively. Defensively, when enemy uses their ult, you can just use the Nether Realm to negate all of that and possibly recounter. He's also used offensively to just start the team fight as well, but majority of time he's just used on the defense. Let's assume the enemies are not complete yet and they've banned Valentina, so you pick Faramis. Now what do you pair with Faramis? Again, you have two options. Pick your jungler now, or the other, which is to pick Minotaur. Faramis and Minotaur is just a very good combo.
Minotaur counters Tigreal. Also, having him plus Faramis acts as an extra layer of protection. At this point, you have won the draft because no matter what enemy picks, they are just gonna get countered again. Whenever you draft, there are a lot of things you need to keep track of. Two major things to keep track of: your lineup rating, or what I like to call is your team synergy, and the counter index. These three heroes that you see on the screen have good synergy and they can counter the enemy picks very nicely as well. I try to make up this draft just to make you understand. The Arlott, Faramis and Minotaur combo is used in pro levels as well. AP Brand used this draft against SRG in game number 6 during MSC 2024. Though AP Brand lost the championship, but game number 6 was truly a one-sided game, if you know. Now let's talk about hero combos. Except for Johnson and Odette and Ling and Angela, can you name other combos? I'm waiting. Let's just rapid fire it, okay? So hero combinations. Number 1, Kaja carry. Kaja can suppress, carry can instantly burst out the target. The Tit combo, Tigreal Terizla, too much tankiness and too much CC. Mathilda and Aurora. Mathilda can provide blink to Aurora. The same way Mathilda Phoveus. Mathilda can provide a blink to Phoveus and he becomes nearly unkillable. Like, Mathilda combos really well with heroes that do not have blink skills. So using a hero that does not have a blink skill with Mathilda is a very good option. Phoveus with Ling or Nolan. Phoveus works as an enabler. He can enable your assassin. So Vexana Tigreal. Vexana can initially stun the target and then Tigreal can instantly follow up with his flicker ult. Luoi Minotaur or Luoi Tigreal. Luoi can teleport herself and her team to other parts of the map, which can be very nice when you have a slow tank. Arlott Nathan. Arlott slap Nathan do enemy gone, wipe out, you win. Yeah, like so much more. Like today, this much. With the team synergy gone, let's come to counter index. Counter index also, let's do it very fast. Know what kind of lineup you have. There are 3 major kinds of lineup: the pick-off, the team fight and the neutral objective. So it's always good to know what kind of comp you have. Like if you have a team fight comp, try to avoid 1v1s, and if you have a composition that focuses you on getting neutral objectives, avoid diving and dying to turrets. Knowing your playstyle and knowing your friends' comfort heroes can also play a big part in drafting. So keep everything in mind. One last tip I want to add before we go to analysis of good drafts is never underestimate your enemy. Even heroes that you have no problem in facing can be a huge threat if they are played properly in a good draft. So never underestimate your enemy. Congratulations, you now know how to read a draft and make one as well. So
Thank you. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, and Beyonce for helping me make this video.
consider liking and subscribing because it gives me a lot of motivation. And this video, it was my first project and it took me a while to edit and do everything. So if this video does well, I would do more. And it was my first time learning how to edit. There might be a lot of problems in this video, so I would like you to just overlook this time. The next part is an analysis part of the Northeast Cup. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers for letting me use the clip, and also the jokes actually end here. There are no more jokes, and the analysis part itself may be a bit boring for a lot of you. So yeah, if you came here for the jokes or my stupid ass humor, it actually ends here. Please do watch because you will get something out of it.
So yeah, this is the Northeast Cup qualifiers thing, and
Let's just look at the draft. Okay, so bans we will not see. First pick, the first pick is about to happen.
That you need, but look at those final bans, the Moskov and the Factory.
They pick Edith here. Okay, Edith is a good pick. Here they go for Ruby and Zushin. Good picks actually, and Vexana, another standard pick. Till now the draft looks relatively normal. Okay, I think here they should have picked Ling, but they decide to pick Hayabusa instead, right? I think it's like more about your comfort. So that's why the guy was more comfortable on Haya rather than Ling. That's why I think he chose Haya. That's why he chose Haya, which is good. Now the problem arises, This is where the problem arises. So you have Ruby, who is a very good flex pick, and then Azushina, decent. Now what happens is, right? I'll just fast forward. They pick Tigreal. This is a bad thing because, Ruby, the whole point of you picking Ruby is her flex. And if you cannot flex this, there was no point in picking Tigreal here. But they could have just picked Tigreal here. They could have picked Tigreal here or here after the second phase, because first phase your Ruby, you have to give less information, So picking Ruby and then after another picking Tigreal, this is where it gets really ugly. But again, these two are a good combo. These two good combo. The problem is who Ruby faces now. Okay, now you can see Lunox is the one band. Remember, whenever Lunox is the one band, it is a setup for Harith, and Harith comes here. Another thing I want to mention is this Roger pick. I don't like this Roger pick at all. I don't know why would they go this Roger pick, but Roger right now has been nerfed. This is the complete draft. Let's just analyze the key points here. Edith flex and Brock. These two heroes are flexed. The enemies have no clue who among these two is in EXP, is in rope. I think they thought Grok was in rope, and Grok actually counters Tig if you play properly because of his immune. He's the only tag that has an immunity in his skill, which makes him very good. But that is not what Marth do. Marth go EXP. This guy goes EXP and she's roam. So this composition, right, it is a team fight comp. The problem is, right, Roger and Ling, these two heroes, they need items. Even Ruby needs the Oryx. When three of your heroes are like very item dependent, early should be played very safely. But again, teamfight is the one. This team is strong compared to this. But again, because of Grok, you have a disruptor. Grok here, he's played as disruptor, and I didn't like this Roger pick at all. Still, right, this is not a bad draft at all. This is a very good draft. This is not a bad draft either. I mean, they could have had some success, but the problem was they were out macroed. Just see somewhere here. Ling has engaged the Vex. Okay, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Vex is level 3, Ling is level 4. He could have killed her easily, right? So what happens here, right?
Ling misses his blades. And Haya is here on him too. A smart choice actually, but this was the fight Ling should have not taken it. But still it was okay. Still they have not lost anything. Now look at Grok's position. Amazing. Grok, your position was amazing. Ruby should have actually told him he's missing and kind of checked the bushes. So Grok charges and then Edith. Look at Edith. The thing about Ling, right? He does not actually need to snowball. This is a very greedy composition. Ling, if he had chose here not to engage Vex and wait for his teammates, the clash should have just been after 2 minutes. And before 2 minutes, you kill the jungler. This is a very bad sign. But still here, they haven't lost a thing, right? It's just not. It can be recovered. Ling's blue was there. Ling still had his blue. He'll just come here, there, and turtle. Grok starts turtle. Good thing again. Look at the zoning. Look. This was bad. This was very bad. Ruby should have come from here rather than there. One of Grok's thing, right, is he does not need an initiator. He can initiate himself and like a lot of pick off himself. And this is the tank that got picked off. This is the tank that got picked off, right? Tigreal here is just completely dead. No saving him, right? This was the point. This was the point. They just lost it. At least Ling got his blue. This would have been devastating if he had not got his blue. Ruby getting zoned out again. Bad. It's looking very bad for this team.
To a Tigreal, but the poke damage does add quite a lot later on. But the 4-man rotation up top, the top lane is what they want to contest. Look at that, they go in with the Chrono Dasher, Synchro Vision as well. Lantern Flare comes up, but
Fuck, I don't even want to watch this in him, but it's done.
Vengeance on him, but Zushin right now after the rework, I wouldn't say so strong, but still provides a lot of CC. So taken off the table completely. But the first pick.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
You know, oh my goodness, this is too early.
You cast the shot.
Assassins just like Hayabusa. And guess what? People talk about Kyrie from Indonesia. They forget we have a Kyrie in India.
Nolan, this pick was not good. You're up against, he was very mobile. Arlott is also mobile. Claude is mobile. Franco can suppress you. The only target you can kill is Vexana. You hear it? I think Alpha or Alpha or Julian should have been here because it would just complete the team even more.
So with that, we come to an end. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.